Mm.
So, and if I got, yeah, it's recording. Um, Again, we got Mr. Wavy. Mr. Wavy, I would like to first off and say that I've been following you
But
for a very long time. Um, and I like what I see as far as stage presence, and your delivery, and just how you can
since when you first got introduced to me, like where you saw me at
now. We're gonna go back to
around that time, like 8, whatever. 'Cause I'm preparing for some another fight on the hush hush, you know.
okay. Besides that one, aren't you battling this weekend?
No, not this week.
Oh, it's
Nah, I
gonna be
lost.
next week.
Remember, I lost. Remember, I lost. I'm out the tournament.
But no, they be having those. They be having those. Other
Wild
battles
card
after.
jumps.
Yeah, the
Yeah, but
wild
I'm
card.
yeah, I'm not doing a wild card though.
Okay, okay,
It's just
okay.
something else. But you'll
All
see me.
right. Well, tomorrow I can be ready. I can be ready around 7. Actually,
I'm just saying if your connection and all that ain't
oh no,
good.
I'm good now. I'm good
If you
now.
good, if you good, we
Yeah,
could go. We
yeah,
could rock.
yeah. I'm good right now.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm good. So,
we could rock then.
we're just gonna pick up from where we left off because it recorded what we had. So what I was saying was, let me get straight.
You was at the
Oh,
yeah, after the press battle, and he was like,
right,
then he was like, when did I started rapping? He was asking me, did I start
yeah,
rapping or
right. Did
did
you
I
start
start
with
like
music?
yeah, I started with writing to like instrumentals when it came to like my craft and all that. Yeah, it came straight to like instrumentals and how I first initially got into battle rap. I met my homeboy that I went to high school with, and it was crazy. We met randomly. Like I knew him from the hood, but like I met him like outside of high school. Anyway,
Okay,
I ran into him and he was just like, "Yo, let's catch up, whatever. We'll link up because I ain't seen him in mad long." And I'm like, "I bet." And I always knew he was rapping, but I ain't, whatever. Yeah, everybody be doing their own thing, feel me? So I
right.
chopped it up with him. I came to his crib. We was doing tracks and all that, and then he was like, "Yo, your style is made for like you got a battle rap style." And I was just like, what you mean battle rap style? So then he put me on to the league We Go Hard. It was a Brooklyn battle rap league, We Go Hard. So he was like, yo, if you want, I could line you up and, set you up with to get a battle, like a plate, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, and I mean, I'm with it. I started watching some of the, doing a little bit of my homework, seeing the MCs and all that. And I'm like, yo, this, I could do this. This light. This nothing.
Mhm.
So I took my first battle, Mr. Wavy versus Young Exorus. And yeah, homeboy still left on the stage, man. I destroyed homie. And it was history after that. Then it was history. That same year, I got my PG. That's how fast it took off for me.
Yeah. Um. So when you got into this shit, is it something that just it automatically grabbed your attention? Like this is something I know I can do and I can achieve.
It was just more so something different. You know what I'm saying? It was just more so something different. So like I always been a competitor. Like growing up and all that, I was always playing sports and all that, like competing at a high level with baseball, PAL
Hmm.
championships, basketball championships, Lamar Odom tournaments, Sunset tournaments. Come like so, I did a lot of like competition stuff. So this was just like another field, but just a different sport. So competitive aspect is what was intriguing too. And it's a display of your words and your aura and your charisma. And I already very confident in who I am. So
Hmm.
it's just like let's see what what I mean, how far I could take it. You know?
Has battle rap opened you up to new things in life?
Yes,
Other
yes,
adventures?
yes and no. Yes and no. I say yes and no because it wasn't profoundly battle rap would push me to do other things, but how things played out in battle rap altered my focus to want to do other things, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have just excelled crazy in battle rap, I probably wouldn't have been touching the other pockets that I'm in. But the fact that I had like a roller coaster career in battle rap, you know, take time off to touch on or learn other aspects or have different different interests to do other things in a sense that open me up to other fields and stuff like that, as well as keeping battle rap in my pocket where I can still jump in and out of it. But yeah, that's what I mean by yes and no. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So through your career, right? After Press Mafia, you had K-Shine. Did you learn? And then you had you had John and Don, Bill Collector, um,
West,
uh,
Trez,
yeah, Twerk.
Riz, Twerk. Yeah.
Did you learn from all your opponents, or
Every
did you
opponent,
learn from the vets?
every opponent I battled, I took something from. Or it was a lesson in every win, and it was a lesson in every L. Like, you know, the L's that the majority say I took L's in. Like, each battle is a lesson learned because each person brings a different energy, a different strong suit, and they also each have a weakness. So, so you get to you could watch someone on screen, like as a competitor in this sport that actually do this sport. You could watch someone on the screen, you feel me? But when you actually standing in front of them and you get to face what they're good at, you get to see why they're who they are. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one thing that you could take and play with from, you know, each battle. You would know, like, all right, should I add this to my repertoire, or should I stick to what I just do, or how could this be affected towards me and my style if I face a style like this? Because it's almost like a UFC. You got gripplers, you got strikers, you got, you know what I'm saying, submitters. You got, you know what I mean? Different attributes and strong points. So you got to know what type of fight you're going into, but how you prepare for something that you never face. You know what I'm saying? You could battle similar styles, but sometimes just that person is a little bit better with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just just how you perceive it.
I've said this on was it T7M? It's out there. I said I like Mr. Wavy over Surf.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they keep comparing me then. I don't get it.
Well, I like you over Surf, like far as battlers, because I see the passion, the growth in you. I've been watching Surf for a very long time, and he's a 30% win-loss average. That he's down here. He's not batting 500. He won 30% of his battles, point blank period. Okay. I kind of see what people say about you, the comparison of you and Surf. It's just how y'all deliver
Well, explain it to me.
It's just
I feel like you got two different deliveries.
It's nothing really bad about it for me.
Nah, to me it is though, because I feel like we two completely different battles.
You don't want to be compared to somebody else. You want to be your own.
Because I feel like this. I am my own. It's not want to be. I am
my
own. And I say that to say like this.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No. Yeah, I say it like that because it's like when people try to compare you to be like somebody else, they can't appreciate you for who you are, because they're gonna keep basing what you do off of that next person. You get what I'm saying? If y'all just take, not you, but I'm just saying the overall battle rap, the majority of the fans, if they just take the time to appreciate what I bring to the table and realize nobody really kind of doing what I do. You get what I'm saying? So why you want to compare me to this man so much? I just don't see it. I feel like I joke. I'm charismatic. He don't joke. Like when he rap, he just straight aggressive and street shit. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? I play in different pockets. I perform.
Yes.
I could be aggressive. I could joke. I could clown on you. You
Yeah.
looking at me like he know not. That's like where is it? Where is it at? Where we just both dark skin with beards? Like I just feel like y'all
No.
play on. I don't see it. Like me,
So
I personally don't see it.
so it's when you deliver. There's times when you deliver, because I know you do it all, right? And he delivers also. Sometimes what you're saying is really is not a bar. It's just the way you present it to make it feel. Because you know there's feeling in battle rap,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I'm listening.
And so when you deliver something, and it don't even have to be a one of them haymaker bars. It could just be just a little small little.
Like, can you give me an example? Like a line that like a something, because I don't see it. Like I don't see it. I'm trying to like see where would they be like, okay, that's similar, or that's why they say surf, or like, because I don't see it. Like I just feel like people just said that and ran with it, and it's just like one of those battle rap stigmas that's just attached to my name. Oh, you want to
Right.
be like surf? I don't want to be like nobody but
No,
me.
I don't think you want to be like Sir. I
All
think
right,
you
so
have your. I think you have your own style, right?
all right.
Um, I can't think of anything right now, but I think I'm gonna go in and find something, and I'm gonna tag you. I'm gonna put it in Instagram in a DM.
Mm-hmm.
But what? Fuck all that, right? Um, but me saying that, I feel like I like what you're doing. I like your cadence. I like your delivery. I like when you joke around. I like when you jump in different pockets. I like the
Right.
entertainment factor. You every time you K Shine, then John and Don. Now there's some, you know, there's gonna be some battles that, but you still
Won't go in your
elevate it.
favor, of course.
Right.
Right.
But you elevated, you did something different.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
my
mean?
thing. Each battle I
Uh,
do some. I try to do something different, like or some creative or something outside of the box. Like so I always keep somebody on their toes when they know that like you can't watch one battle and just be like, all right, so he did something completely different in this one. He did something completely different in this one. What the fuck do you prepare for? You just gotta expect something to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because each person, different ideas and creativity come to. I see shit differently from most artists. That's why I just try to hold my hat onto different things and keep. But see that could be a gift and a curse because I feel like most of the times when people are alleged like win, they always flipping something on my originality.
hmm
So it's like to me, I look at it like y'all low key love me but hate it at the same time because it's like if somebody else is flipping my potent originality lines, it's cool, y'all love it. But where did it come from for them to flip? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just be looking, I just be seeing how people see things, and I just be like, okay. I just be happy in my own head, like I don't see how y'all give somebody points for that, but whatever.
No, I understand it. I understand the battle rapper. I'm one of those media that I have a battle out there, to be honest, and I'm undefeated. So I understand the preparation that goes into it. I
You gotta
understand.
send me that. You gotta send me that.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
A battle of a dude named Lab Rat.
Uh,
Yeah,
I gotta
it
see
was
that.
it was fun. It was fun. But now I understand, the things that battlers think about, or have issues with far as fans and, other media, and their take.
Personnel.
But
Yeah, because that's that.
right, but go ahead.
Nah, because I was saying media personnel, they don't understand that they a heavy influence sometimes in people's perception, and and it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy like that. A lot of people are just followers.
I had to here in Kansas City, right?
Right,
When I got into the battle rap scene here, I had to earn my respect because I was the new guy. But I was also blunt and I stand in my square. You know what I mean? That's just my personality. I'm very blunt.
right.
I just don't sugarcoat shit. And a lot of battlers will had to step up because they knew I'd be in the building and I'll get on the show and I'll just say that shit was trash. Or I'll say it to their face. You know what I mean? I've always been upfront. And it was the
But it's an
camaraderie and
opinionated sport, so it's
the
yeah.
competition. Yeah, yeah. It was just the competition of making people better. No, look, if you fuck up, I'm gonna be upset, but I'm not gonna be upset because everybody's gonna have a fuck up, right? Now, if you keep on doing it, I'm gonna really be mad because I know the potential that you have, and you
Right,
shouldn't be fucking up.
right, right.
And I'm always going to tell you, my nigga, what's going on, bro? Like,
Yeah.
what was that? What did you do? Like, did you really think that out? You know what I mean? Um, and I'll just be like, you gotta do better. You know what I mean? I had my homeboy choke right in front of me. We walked out, and he was like, "So how I do, Cap?" I said, "Nigga, fuck you, nigga, you choked. What you mean? You already know. What you talking
Yeah,
about? You won, yeah, but why you choke, nigga? Like, fuck out of here." I'm just like that, you know what I mean? Because I'm
right,
passionate about this shit. Also, I want y'all
right.
to, I want y'all to do good. I don't want y'all. I don't get my thrills off y'all downfalls or y'all mistakes. That's not what this shit is about. Not for me.
Shouldn't be. That's yeah. Me neither though. You see
You
me,
know
I
what I
show
mean?
wild love to battlers. I always
Yeah.
show love. You don't see me talking down on nobody because that shit is whack.
Right.
That shit is whack to
How
me.
how there's a point in time when you kind of stop battling, right?
Nah, it's not that I stopped battling. Backouts and shit like that happened. So it made it look like I wasn't battling. And that's a
Okay.
lot. And that's another thing a lot of people don't know.
Because
A lot of
I was
uh,
wondering. I was wondering because it was like maybe the between the bill collector, no, between the John and the bill collector battle.
yeah, I was supposed to battle Young Ill.
Yeah, you
He no
was.
show. He no
Yeah.
show. So that
Was that
shit.
the
And
whole?
yeah,
Was that the whole pray for the Midwest?
I don't even remember. Shit was so long ago.
If
That's
that
when
was,
that's when they was saying he was allegedly on crack, all types of
yeah,
wild shit. So I was
yeah,
supposed to battle after the John shit. I was supposed to come back on Young Ill and wild the fuck out on Son because I had some tailor made 3 rounds of fire for him. I had some crackhead joke. I was gonna stamp him with that shit like
mm,
yo, and he ain't shit. He was smart. That was a smart move because that was supposed to take me where I like back to where I was supposed to be, but he backed out, and then that shit just hindered my name again. Then they was trying to find me another battle, and it was just like, yo, they done tried to book me and him like 3 times. They done pushed it back, pushed it back, pushed it back to the point that it was like, yo, I'm cool. Like it should have been almost a whole year now. Like, what's up?
yeah,
And
yeah,
then I was just like that's why I took Bill because at the time it was just like, yo, at this point I just need a battle. so niggas could, you know what I mean, keep my name alive, because it was like new classes coming in, people was getting steam behind their name, and it was like, you know, you could feel if your name fading out, like you could feel if you ain't been seen or nobody not checking for you for real, for real. So taking the bill collector battle was just like to get my face back in the, you know what I'm saying, back in the talks.
Right.
That wasn't a battle I wanted necessarily at the time, but it was just like, yo, fuck it. It is what it is.
What is your favorite battle?
Oh, man.
I like when you kill Twerk.
I said, yeah, the twerk battle because they was writing me off in that battle. That was the pack Wavy up battle and get Wavy out of here. And now at that time, Twerk was looking unstoppable. Nobody even showed any weakness to Twerk. Twerk was just running through shit. And I was like,
I had him losing.
I was like, y'all got me fucked up. Like, that's one thing about me. I go into each matchup super confident. Like, y'all cannot fuck with me. However the matchup turn out is in God's hand, but I always go in there with 100% confidence. So that ain't all of that other battle rappers scared of you because of what you could. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm coming for the gusto. So and I feel like I could go into pockets that certain battlers can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people could be like, oh, that's all jokes, but your artist cannot joke. So they'll try to play it as if it's all jokes, so that's something that they can't do. You know what I'm saying? But you see how it was super effective against him. That shit had broke his whole pride. But you know what I mean? Pray for Twerk right now, because, you know, he just had a bad accident and all of that. I want that brother to get better. He's a very talented man, father, a URL, battle rap superstar. Like, I just hope that man get better. Blessings to him, you know what I'm saying? Because he you know, he in the hospital right now. He had a wild car accident. So blessings to you know, Twerk and all that. But yeah, that had to be like one of my favorite moments, because it was like they counted me out, and then I came and I made it matter. Like you know how some people be like, oh, he didn't show up. He you know what I'm saying, he choked or whatever. But I made it matter. It was I won the money that night. You get what I'm saying? So it was a lot that happened. So it's like undeniable. Like, even if it was like, oh, Twerk didn't give his all. No, it was like, no, Wavy still made a statement with that, though. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people will win over somebody who choked, but it was like, no, I gave y'all some shit that was potent. Like, it was like very entertaining. Like, you could go back and just be like, damn, this nigga is bugging on him right now.
Right.
The whole burger with the fries, like shit like that's different shit. Like, nobody thinking like that. Nobody was thinking like that at that time. And it was just like, watch. I was just like, watch. Y'all, I think different from most battle rappers. I feel so.
Right. Now, I want to talk about this battle, because this battle, the Briz Rossing battle.
Right.
How you feel about that battle? How did you feel in the aftermath of, or
I felt like I was at a handicap.
Even during or
I felt like
battle.
I was in a handicap match.
Why did you feel that way?
Because you got Briz going, then you got mad people cheerleading on the side, swaying the battle. That's one. So I'm already fighting an uphill fight, because I wasn't expecting that. I'm thinking more so it would have been like how this tournament is. You know what I'm saying? Like a fair fight. But you got people in the back, oh my God, yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like y'all doing a lot. Like y'all really doing a lot. Then that
was the volume, huh?
Yeah, that was a volume. That was a volume card.
Yeah.
And it was just like that whole day was just mad shit I was going through. But I don't complain. So you know what I'm saying? I don't make no excuses. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just one thing I would never do. Like I could tell you now, because it's like been happening, but I had a
it's never an excuse, bro. Look, it's never an excuse. It's just the situations that was going on that nobody knows.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's facts. Yeah. Like, and around that time was I had caught like a cold like a week before. And I'm thinking like by the time I battle, that shit gonna be gone. That shit was not going. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then like at the first round, I got hype off of the energy, though. 2 for 20, welcome to Applebee's. And I screamed, I blew my shit. It was over. Like I had no more bark. Like if you listen, you could hear it. Like I got no bark in my shit. Like my ending of my punches is like not crazy.
Because it sounded like it sounded like you was defeated. That's where it
Nah,
came off with the.
I had no
Yeah,
bark.
you
My voice
explained
was
it.
going.
Yeah,
Like my
yeah.
shit was going. So what you hearing is me barking. Like, cause I had nothing. Like when I
Right.
was finished, that shit, my shit was like raw. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So then in the third, I said one wrong line and lost my whole shit. So my whole thing was, I'm already fighting an uphill battle, and then I felt like I gave them leadway to play with the oh you got body shit, because it wasn't. You could have said he got the second. You could have argued the first. My third was in the path, was in a route to be debatable or either possibly winning that round. So me choking, or I feel like I still got most of my material. If I only had like 4 to 8 bars left. But I really wanted to get those bars off. That's why I didn't just go time. Because those were some of the first bars I wrote for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh my fucking God. It was basically saying some shit about put it in your blogs. Because remember he kept saying, put that in your blogs, put that in your blogs. But it was like, I'll give y'all raw footage. Like I forgot how the shit went, but I basically was saying I'll give y'all raw footage. I'll put that in your blogs. Like I'll kill them with some stupid shit, and that'll be raw footage. I could put that in your. But it was something along that line, and I just didn't get it all, and that shit blew minds. And I was like, yo, I'm already fighting an uphill fight. I love the fights though. Don't get it twisted. I love the fights, but I beat myself up because I know I didn't give it that all. Despite all of the handicap shit. So, you know, it is. But I still got some good material in there. You know what I'm saying? Grizz looked like he didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a little joke here and there. Couple of lines. You know, I did my thing. Like, for me, I did my thing. I just know where I fucked up at and what I was going through. And some shit you just can't change.
Right. You know, my battle that earlier, it was supposed to be, it was on a Friday. I ended up getting my allergies kicked in really bad on Monday.
Right.
Throat irritated.
It's over.
Congested. It was a wrap. I'm starting popping things. I'm going over my material. I'm not sounding the same. The bark different.
It's not,
you know?
Exactly.
It was just like it was just a no-go. That Friday, I was coming down. I was getting better, but I didn't have that.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I was like, damn, like it was a whole week before that I was like, this shit should be going by the time I battle. But that shit was not letting up. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But I was like, and then I've been calling this man out. It was just mad shit that I was tight about because I've been calling him out. They booked the battle on some 30 days last minute shit when I felt like, you know, y'all could have, like, whatever. But I wanted the battle. And a lot of my brothers and them, they was like, yo, you should have waited to take that battle. But I was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to kill this nigga in 30 days. Fuck it. Because I'm used to writing more than that. But I was like, I was hyped. And then I was kept calling him out. And I just knew, like, taking that battle could put me in a better position.
Mm-hmm.
But
you was able to write in 2 weeks in this Ultimate Madness, though.
Oh, yeah, that's different. That was a whole different challenge for me. You know what I'm saying? That was me showing, like, I could push myself to actually compete in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Did it.
Yeah, I did. And I never did it before.
I'm proud of you.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Because I know 2 weeks is
tough.
difficult. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that do it. You know? Well, they're not really, there's a lot of people.
But I try to do that at a high level.
Yes, and you did. That fight with you and Nun.
Yeah, that was a fight. That was a fight.
I
Shout
told
out to him.
everybody that was gonna be the battle of the night
Shout out
because
to Nun because he gave
yeah,
me a
shout out
fight.
to None. Shout out to None. Because after the first round, what you did to your opponent, who you battle again?
The first one, Steams.
Yeah, you battled Steams. And when that was I had you in my prediction it was gonna be 2-1 you over Steams because for me, Steams he does have potential choking issues. So last time I seen him, he choked. Just the time before that, he's choked. So I didn't have any, but he has bars though.
Yeah, he
That's
definitely
the
got bars.
he got bars.
And the way he put that shit together is crazy. I take
Yeah, that's a
nothing away
fact.
from my bro. Like that's that thing that how he like put
Hey, hold on.
the
Do you mind another media guy come up in here?
don't matter. It's all good.
Right. Get your bars up, media, sir. How you doing? Where you at? Did I decline him?
I don't know. I don't see nobody else in here.
Yeah, I don't either. All right. So, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, I was saying the way Steamo put his material together was crazy. Like I always told him that like he's one of those writers that he really do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He is another one that got a unique style, like a quiet taste of a battler,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like a lot of battlers, they nice, but it's like all you need is a certain kind of push. If you get a certain kind of push, that puts you in a position where fans are kind of like can appreciate you. Like that push, it does matter. Like it's not just because some people get a push and they're not that talented.
Right.
But the fact that they get in a push, they could be perceived as they next up because you're getting looks. But you know,
Well, I think they need to start pushing you more. You have the talent.
appreciate that.
And there are some people like, that I will watch before I watch them. Because I think you're better than them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna talk about him because he's you know, in the hospital. Because you beat him. Okay? And when
My
you beat
bro, bro.
him, then you should have got a lot more, right?
Indeed.
So back to the Ultimate Madness real quick.
Uh-huh.
I said you and None would have been the battle of the night because how all of you, well, how both of you um did your previous battles,
Right.
and y'all did not
Let up.
disappoint. You know what I mean?
It was no let up. There was no let up between none and there was no let up against me. And that second round, was everything I expected it to be. It really was a fight. Like I respected it going into it. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like each round was close. I feel like he won off the fact that he had the lasting impression.
Right.
Simply.
I had him edging the first.
Mm-hmm.
Then did you? Okay, you were straight out the gate like you normally do. Intense, high energy. In the second, I felt a, a little switch, like you turned up more. Did you? What was your thoughts when when he was rapping his first, and you had to go next in the second?
It was go time. It was go time regardless. But by the fact that he was bringing it, it was like, oh yeah, I'm right back on you. soon as you finish, I'm just waiting until you done because I know I'm right back on you. Like,
Okay.
it's a different comfortability when you know your material. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, even if you know your material, you can still mess up here and there. But if you know you could get through it. You know what I'm saying? You could give it that extra poise. I will say I could have gave my material extra poise if I knew that they weren't timing. If y'all noticed, they didn't call time. I didn't know that. So that's why I felt like I was rapping a way faster than giving my material that poise so you could marinate with what I was saying. Because I had a lot of material in my first that I felt like I didn't give it that, so it got overlooked.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all caught certain shit here and there.
So they didn't tell you there was timing?
No. Remember, they told us 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And then you got to think about my first round. I kept getting cut off. Remember? I don't know if you realize I kept getting cut off. So second round, I'm like, nah, I want to get my material off. If anything, I want to get all my material out. But I didn't realize they wasn't timing to the end of the battle. Like, wait, I got all my shit off. And that's why I said my slogan in the third, because it's like, I expected them to bend stop me. So I literally ain't have no more than clip. So I just said my slogan, and then he flipped them out. He went right. I'll show you what the fuck I'm. Shout out to fucking Nothing, man.
Right.
He earned my motherfucking respect, man.
Yeah, he earned a lot of people's respect.
He earned my motherfucking respect in that fight. I was like, I was proud. Like even in the L, I still was proud. Like that's like you earned that, my nigga. Like. Right. Nobody could take nothing from you, and I feel like nobody could take nothing from me neither. Like it was just one of those ones. It was like this. All right, I go. Like it's like I go. Okay, Wavy came to play. None go. Oh shit, none came to play. Wavy go. Okay, he with it. None go. Oh shit, he matched it. Wavy go. Nah, this nigga's bugging. None go. Yo, what the fuck? It was like that, and then it was like the last he had the last, and then he had a potent line that swayed the judges. Even though I don't feel like that, I seen how it could have swayed the judges, and I was like, if they do give it to him off of that line, I could understand why. That's just how I saw it.
What I was gonna say to you. It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Oh, that's what I was going to say. What made me like you more? First of all, you threw up the L. In your video. Remember in your video, and you was like, unfortunately, I got to hold an L, and I'm going back, take my ass back to Brooklyn. That shit, I started laughing.
Nigga,
I
you
was
better
like,
fix that Wi-Fi, nigga. You better get that Wi-Fi together. Mr. Wavy, what up, sir?
Get your bars up media in the building. How you doing? Get your bars up. This is Get Your Bars Up Media. Yeah, Mr. Wavy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I found that hilarious. I was like, at least he's taking it in stride. You know what I mean? This is not You're not going, as long as you didn't choke and choked your way up out of here.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Hell no. We came too far.
Everybody else that choked, they had to. They getting roasted.
Well, I say business.
Let me ask you a question.
They fucking business.
Did you watch the Method Man and Math Hoffa battle?
No, I didn't. I've been running around all day. Because I was editing a video, then I went out and grabbed a few things. Then I was out with a lady getting something to eat. That's why I extended the time, because then I knew I had to come back, and I was like, I ain't gonna make it for 8, so I just wanted to give you the heads up. So I ain't really even been on like really Twitter, none of that shit. So I ain't see what's the word on that.
Bro, I was literally thinking, I was like, I should hear him because I want to talk. I want to ask him about it, and I was going to hit you and say, "Hey, watch that Method Man." It's only like 5 minutes.
Damn,
right?
I ain't see that shit.
So,
I ain't see that shit. Damn.
Bro,
I'm gonna check it out though. I'm I'm
the
definitely gonna check it out.
the visuals,
Amazing.
crazy.
I seen when he was like promoting it, like it's gonna drop, but it wasn't no audio. It was just like a clip of them like moving and shit. So I didn't know if it was like a real battle or they was just on some they were just
a one rounder.
So,
or it was a real battle then.
it was. I'm a.
It's just a one rounder, 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. I gotta check it out. Somebody choke?
No, nobody choked.
Oh,
No, the way
okay.
I think they they recorded it, and I think it was edited. You have to watch it.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I gotta check it out.
It's amazing.
I gotta check it out.
It's only like 5 minutes and what is it? 5 minutes and
But it's a
30
real battle.
seconds.
It's a real battle. It's not no play. It's a real battle.
Yeah, and Method Man was crazy.
Like crazy? Bro?
He actually
Method Man can rap and he be tuning into the culture. He ain't just a judge for play. He actually been listen, Method Man, I'll tell you how it is. Insider. When I battled Shine and I'm in the pants leg walking like a zombie with it, Method Man hit me up personally in my DM and he was like, yo, you got that 2-1 to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, that zombie line, crazy. Him off the rip, me never even knowing him, nothing. He was in the building. He reached out to me and said that. So he been tuning in since then. So that it's not like he's not a fan of the sport. And he's a rapper. Like you know what I'm saying? And Method Man, what I say about Method Man, even with his tracks and all of that, he always had his own style, his own flow. You know what I'm saying? How he gave his material up. So I'm interested to really see. Now y'all saying he got crazy. Yeah, I definitely want to see that.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to. I know it's in my history. I was trying to pull it up and look at it and see where it's at right now.
I got to check that out. Nah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm
trying to see
I'll probably check that out soon as I go with this shit.
Where the views are at right now. 166,000. Okay.
In one day. He dropped it today, right?
This morning. Yep.
Okay.
5 minutes 21 seconds.
That's dope.
And it gets right to it.
Matt dropped that on his channel.
Yeah.
Oh, straight to the battle.
Straight to it. Avocado filmed it.
Avocado filmed it. It look crisp. Then that shit must look like a movie.
No, it's something that we didn't know. We know Avo gets crazy with it though. We do, but this one is next level.
Yeah, I gotta see this shit. Y'all talking about this so crazy right now.
And Meth had he sounded as of this era.
Okay.
Had a nice flow, had wordplay, schemes, angles. He had everything.
Okay.
His stage presence was good. He looked like he wasn't bothered.
It's Meth. Meth. Why would he be bothered? This man did How High. Like, come on. He ain't no stranger to the cameras, man. And his rapping, he done did shows, Wu-Tang. Like, come on. Wow.
The belly scheme. Jesus.
Meth I ain't hear the lines.
Yeah, you're gonna see it once you get off of here. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
What's next for Mr. Wavy?
Yeah, I'm gonna see soon. We got a couple things in the works. They're gonna see me a lot sooner than you expect. A lot sooner than you expect.
Are you gonna? Is this an elevation? Is this a bigger name? This is gonna be like something that's going to.
It's not even gonna matter about the name, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about them. I feel like it's not about It's not about the names no more. I feel like I got a different headspace. Now it's more about being the best me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about what nigga like. As long as I'm the best me, what you do and how you score the battle, that's for the universe to decide. You get what I'm saying? I don't care about that no more because Battle rap has showed me, if you're not in a tournament sport, this tournament aspect of things, and you battle, they just want to see you be your best, don't choke, and don't get like destroyed. You good money. Can't go wrong. But of course, my aim is always to kill. Like, I'm trying to get you the fuck out of here. Like, it's no point, if, ands, buts about that. Like, that's my goal. But at the end of the day, it's just me being on top of my shit. Getting my, you know what I mean? Getting patent into what I bring.
How is that caffeine experience compared to what we were used to?
It's way better. To me, it's way better. Because, one, you're not dealing with a lot of dumb shit. Even going into the venue, you're not dealing with the delay. The event start at 5 and you starting at 7. No, you should say starting at 4. You starting at 4. You in and out. We be out that shit by like an hour, 2 hours tops. Enjoy the rest of your day. You don't even realize you just had a whole event. It's way better. The inside, way cleaner. It's just better. It's an overall better experience. I don't know if it's better because of the COVID, so it's like not that many people. You know what I'm saying? But as far as how it's set up right now and how it was, I love it. Like it's very secure. They very safety precautious. They be having us signing waivers and all that. They be checking our temperature. All of this, all of that. You know what I'm saying? And you got your back. You got. All right, so when we inside, right, they got like a flat screen, right? They got a room, a bunch of chairs, a table. They got waters for the people. They got a flat screen there. If you go, they got 2 nice clean bathrooms. They got a little walkway with a dressing room, another TV in there. Then they got the production room. They got all the screens and different camera angles all on the TVs. And then you got the actual room. Yeah, and then you got the actual room with where the battle and stuff happens. So you see all of the, the lights, the little smoke screen in the backdrop. It's nice, man. It's nice. I love it. And then even looking at it on the camera live, like, because before I battle Steams, I watched EK and Louise, like, looking at the TV. Like, instead of watching it on the phone, they got it on the flat screen, big, like, 50-inch John, just watching it. That shit look like TV, bro. That shit like BT Live or some shit, like, word. So it's just fire to see how elevated the production look. I feel like, how could you not want to show your ass on that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta, like, that's new fans, this caffeine shit. You could change your whole shit. These people on caffeine, they don't know all of these, like, these battlers like that. This they first time seeing us too. So they know what they like and don't like, and they're like, oh, nah, he brings it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's no crowd, so it's no gas. You got to be the battler that brings that material to make them like you or enjoy you or be entertained. And that's, I love it, bro. I no cap. I love it.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up. But let me tell you this. When I watched that goddamn battle, though, that Method Man and Mav Hopper joint, the visuals, I say, it'll be way better than the caffeine. I promise you. Promise you.
It's better than the caffeine stream?
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. That shit is just
so
beautiful.
Maybe avocado trying to say, like, oh, y'all dropped me for caffeine. Y'all ain't messing with these levels that I already had. You know what I'm saying? He probably showed them, like, listen, you know what I mean? Because avocado been holding it down for a little bit too.
Yeah, he has for about 5 years.
Yeah, so he probably
maybe more. Yep, more than that. Yeah, back to King of the Dot days. Yep, and the bunker. Yep.
Yeah.
One more question before I get you out of here. Give me 3 guys you want to battle. No, not even that question. Who is your end game to battle rap?
I don't know. I have no clue. You know what I'm saying?
Because
to me, it's not really
a lot of battlers.
Okay. You know what? Let me not even do that. I would like to battle Hitman. I would love to battle Surf. I don't know. Like, just so they can start comparing. That's the only reason why I really would want to battle him. Not because of his star power, not because of none of that. I just don't like to be compared to him. So that would diminish all of that shit right there. And let me see who else I would want to battle. Who I feel like is like really dope, like a really dope person that I would want to battle.
Would you battle Math?
Math?
Yep.
That's not. I would battle Math, but that wasn't like that. That's not like on my mind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I need to battle Matt. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that don't give me that feel. I guess that would just have to be a situational type, you know. Who else? You said Endgame though, so Hitman. Like I said, Hitman. That would probably be the one I feel like, because I like perform, like, you know, the performer, who the better type shit.
Right. That would be a nice. Both of y'all
I
perform your ass off.
already battled Shine.
You already battled Bill Collector.
I battled Bill. That's all I can really think. Cause see, for me, it's more so about when it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like, I could see that making sense now. So that's the battle I would go for. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's just how it be. Sometimes some people be taking such a stock drop that they don't even be in position to want to see that battle no more. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how, you know, people trying to eat away at Surf right now. Cause it's like, yo, you done drop the ball so much that they just like, they ain't even really trying to hit you right now. Niggas they forcing you to take Cortez or people that you kept shitting on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they could turn on you so fast and your stock could be here in 1 minute and going the next. So it's just like, but I feel like Hitman solidify. I feel like that's someone that like you can't diminish his stock because of who he is and what he got going on outside of battle rap. I feel like that's when they appreciate you 10 times more when you're that without battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they cater to you a little bit different. They put some more respect on your name and talk to you nice. When you got something going on, generating, you know, residual outside of battle rap, where they look at you like, nah, he's getting the bag. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Even Mook too. Like, you know, because, you know, growing up, he was the GOAT of this shit. He looked at him as like the GOAT. Like, I still look at him as the GOAT, but that's like, yo, that's like crazy. Like, Mook, what? I'll do that.
Yeah. I'm be interviewing him on Friday. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Cause, you know, I like the position I'm in far as media, that I get to interview a lot of guys and ladies and really get to know the battler and what makes them tick. You know what I mean? And just network and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And so when I get to, every battle gives me the same feel, every interview, because this is the shit I love. And y'all, if it wasn't for y'all, there would be no battle rap.
Yeah.
Well, fuck a league.
Yeah.
Math Hopper just showed you that you don't need a league to do that.
Yeah. That's a fact. The battlers do have the power. That's why I be doing trying to build my own name outside of that with my own little YouTube channel and all of that, and just giving different point of views of different things or different pockets. I mean, I could get in a silly comedy bag. I could get in some serious stuff. I could get in some real life stuff, relationship stuff, you know, positivity, behind the scenes things, other things I'm doing. And I'm just, you know, displaying more and more of myself. And y'all gonna see me more and more on these cameras, popping out to these events and showing my face and getting in the field. You know what I'm saying? So y'all is like, oh, now y'all seeing me more, or what's up with Wave and this. I want to see this and that and this and that. And yeah, more along that line.
So This is the real last question because I just seen this. Like I think it was today. How is that modeling bag?
Nah, that was just
different
more
field.
that was just more so my man's like at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So it was more so showing love in the sense as well as business, but
Mm-hmm.
it's good money. It's good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, bro.
I remember when it was this is like years ago. This is back like 2000, I don't know, 10 maybe. And this one guy saw me. He was like, "Hey, are you a model?" I was like, "No, I'm not a model." Well, can you model for me for this church? I'm doing fur coats and shit. And he was like, "I'll pay you." I was like, "All right." Well, he gave me the address to the church, and it was the old ladies. There was some younger ladies in there, and paid me like $200 just to model some furs, and I was gawked at. I felt like a piece of meat, and I thought we was in the house of God. But we wasn't. You know what I mean? Because it felt like they was about to pull out money. I'm like, you know what I mean? What is going on here? But nah, that shit is. When I was approached, it felt that's something I never thought I would do.
Yeah,
That's why I was just
yeah,
saying that.
yeah, different. It's very different, very different, very
It's
different.
very different.
That was my first time doing it, but it was just like it's you know what it is, bro. With me now, experiences and things that you never did or never learned or did try to attempt. It's like if it's not if you don't get that fear feeling or like that nervous feeling, it's like attack it.
Hmm.
Attack it because you're in your own you're in your own head. It's almost like getting on a roller coaster and you scared as shit. Some people be scared of shit, then they get on it and it's over. It's like you didn't die. Oh, you see all these other people doing it, they fine. You're in your own head of what you expecting it to be or happen. And then it's like after you do it, you realize like it's not that bad. Like you get it. You know what I'm saying? Now you
Right.
have some experience to what to expect.
That's a
That's it.
fact. That's a
That's
fact.
all.
That's a fact. Well, Mr. Wavy, I appreciate your time, sir. I always want you to grow. I want you to be better than your last
Always,
battle. Don't
always.
get discouraged, sir. Your
Never.
time is as it has to come. Even fuck. I want you to flourish in life. Fuck battle rap.
That's what's more important. That's what's important.
That's
And
way
once you
more important.
flourish, like everything else follows suit. It follows suit.
That's a fact.
Word.
That's a fact.
That's all.
So I appreciate you. Tell the people where they can find you at, follow you, things like
Yo,
that.
all right, Mr. Wavy, if you interested in checking on me or seeing what I got going on, I'm on social media. You can follow me, Instagram, only Mr. Wavy. ONLYMRWAVY. No WAVEY. If you want to support the YouTube channel, Mr. Wavy TV, I guarantee if you check in, you're gonna be entertained by something. I got skits, I got just humor things, I got shows with just me from different battles. I had the outfits on. I created a whole world. It's called The World of Wave, and that's skits. And then I got Real Talk. I call my Tapping In series. It's just real talk and just about life and all that other stuff. That's why I want to work on getting that podcast because I know I got a lot of jewels. I got a lot of information to display amongst people like that just never heard it or never opened their consciousness to understand certain things in life and just let them know that you're not alone. Like it's okay. Like things are okay and be patient with yourself. Like I don't want to get too deep on here, but you know what I mean? Just, so Mr. Wavy TV, tune into that. You can follow me on social media. Check out my battles. You could Mr. Wavy, put that in your YouTube, enjoy, and that's pretty much it, man. Right.
Well, I appreciate you, and I will send that link over to you. My battle
Yeah, I'm about
shit.
to go check that. I'm about to go check that math
Hell
shit out
yeah.
right now.
Salute to you, sir.
You got me
I
hyped.
appreciate you.
Salute,
Hey,
salute.
go check that out, man.
Gangster.
I holla at you.
All right, man. Bless.
Yep.
Send that battle too. Send your battle
I am.
too.
I got you.
All right,
yep. That was Mr. Wavy, and appreciate him stopping through to Hold to Sell TV. Man, when I'm in this location, I would never come over here in this location again to do a show because the Wi-Fi is suspect. This Wi-Fi is very suspect. Just saying. So, this is your boy Capital Don, aka Capology Facts. Please subscribe to the channel, click that bell, click like, share, comment, do those type of things. You know what I mean? I'll holler at y'all.